Big news out of Samsung today, because it looks like the company could be making a major shift with next year's Galaxy S26. According to a new report, Samsung is planning to bring back its own Exynos processor, specifically the upcoming Exynos 2600, instead of fully relying on Qualcomm's Snapdragon chips. Here's why. Samsung's chip costs have gone way up. In the first half of 2025 alone, the company spent 7.8 trillion won on mobile chips. That's about a 29% increase compared to last year, and most of that money went straight to Qualcomm for their Snapdragon 8 Elite chips, which power the Galaxy S25 and the Galaxy Z Fold 7. Snapdragon chips are powerful, no doubt, but they're also expensive. Plus, Qualcomm manufactures them through TSMC, which has recently raised its prices. That's pushing Samsung's costs higher and higher. So the solution? Use their own chip. The Exynos 2600 is being built on Samsung's advanced 2nm process, the same tech they're already using in a deal with Tesla. That's a strong sign the process is maturing. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Exynos hasn't had the best track record. Past models struggled with overheating and battery drain, which is why Samsung leaned more heavily on Snapdragon in recent years. But this time, Samsung says they're working hard to fix those issues. In fact, Choi Won-jun, the head of Samsung's MX business division, confirmed that testing for the Exynos 2600 is proceeding as planned, though evaluation is still ongoing. If everything goes smoothly, we could see the Galaxy S26 powered by Exynos in some or maybe even all markets. This would help Samsung cut costs and improve profit margins, while giving them more control over their hardware. So what do you think? Should Samsung give Exynos another shot with the Galaxy S26, or should they stick with Qualcomm? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Samsung is about to change everything again, and this time it's all about thinness and power. Smartphone makers are going all in on ultra-slim designs this year, and Samsung is clearly leading the charge. After giving us the incredibly sleek Galaxy S25 Edge and trimming down the Galaxy Z Fold 7, the company isn't slowing down. Brand new leaks suggest that every Galaxy S26 model will be thinner than its predecessor. According to Tipster Crow_row, the Galaxy S26, S26 Edge, and S26 Ultra will all adopt a slimmer profile similar to the S25 Edge. While they might not go quite as extreme, all three are expected to feel noticeably thinner in hand, delivering that sleeker, more premium vibe. Now here's the real mystery. How can Samsung make these phones slimmer and still increase battery life like rumors suggest? One possibility is silicon carbon battery tech, which allows higher capacity without bigger size. Even Ice Universe hinted that the S26 Ultra will be both thinner and lighter, though the final battery size is still up for debate. And just when you thought that was the big headline, here comes the bombshell. According to reliable leaker Anthony, Samsung might be working on something we never expected, the Galaxy S26 Ultra Mini. Yep, imagine all the power of a Galaxy Ultra, but in a smaller, easier-to-hold device. That could completely change the game. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. We're now going to run through the full specs, design, and expected pricing to help you decide which one is right for you, so hit subscribe now, and let's dive right into it. First up, the standard Galaxy S26. It's coming with a 6.2-inch dynamic A&OLED display with improvements in brightness and color accuracy. We get a 120Hz display with HDR10+ and a resolution of 1080x2340. The display will be protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. For selfies, it has a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera. On the rear, there's a triple camera setup consisting of a wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, but the exact sensors are still unknown. It'll be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 chipset and comes with 12GB of RAM and up to 512GB of storage, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4000 mAh unit with 25 dV fast charging and 15 dV wireless charging. It will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband support. The phone will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at around $800 in January 2026. Next, we have the Samsung Galaxy S26 Plus, which may also be known as the S26 Edge. This one will come with a 6.7-inch dynamic A&OLED display with similar improvements in brightness and color accuracy. You'll get a 120Hz display, HDR10+, and a resolution of 1440x3120, protected by Gorilla Glass Victus 3. There's a 12-megapixel punch-hole camera for selfies. The rear setup includes a dual camera system with a wide and an ultra-wide camera, though the exact sensors are still under wraps. It's also powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 and will come with 12 GB of RAM and storage options of 256 GB or 512 GB, UFS 4.0. The battery is a 4,900 mAh unit with 45 DU fast charging and 15 DU wireless charging. It will support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. This model will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to be priced from $1,000 in January 2026. Finally, we have the premium model, the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. This one features a 6.9-inch dynamic AMOLED display, again with improvements to brightness and color accuracy, 120Hz refresh rate, and HDR10+, with a resolution of 1440x3120, and it will be protected by Gorilla Glass Armor 3. There have been reports suggesting that this could feature the first ever under-display camera on an S-series phone, likely an 8-megapixel under-display selfie camera. On the rear, it will come with a quad camera setup featuring wide, ultra-wide, telephoto, and periscope lenses, but the exact sensors are still unknown. The phone will be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 2 in all regions and will come with 12 GB of RAM and up to 1 TB of storage, UFS 4.0. It's packing a 6,000 mAh battery with significant improvements to fast charging. As expected, it will also support 5G, Bluetooth 5.4, Wi-Fi 7, and ultra-wideband. The S26 Ultra will launch with One UI 8 based on Android 16 and is expected to start at $1,300 in January 2026. Overall, it's looking like the Samsung Galaxy S26 series is going to be an exciting release, especially if the Ultra becomes the first S-series phone to feature the under-display camera. Samsung seems to be continuing their strategy of improving and refining their phones, rather than completely redesigning them for the sake of it. And just like all new phones, there will be a major emphasis on software, with AI playing a huge role in the user experience. The launch is still a bit far off, but we can expect plenty of information to leak as we approach the release date. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out on the latest updates.